out my business. Money. Okay.
So this is our second installment of Tea with Nafi. We got the original booth boss. Third, listen, where was I? I was on vacation. I'm sorry. Yes. I am sorry. Let me not do you a disservice. This is the third installment of Tea with Nafi. And we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about Quavo Huncho and the situation going on here with his ex and all the rest of shenanigans. Yeah, shout out, Hannah Montana. Anyway,
yeah.
So without further ado, Nafi dab on her one time and spill that tea.
This is too identifiers.
Hey, let her live, yo. Let her live.
Dab. So I'm gonna start off with Quavo and Sweetie. So I'm sure everybody saw the video, the elevator video, because everything goes down on the elevator.
The video is playing now.
Yes, thank you, Heero, for showing it. So I guess we're all wondering what is in that box. I had two thoughts. I thought because Sweetie was named Miss Birkin, that it's either a Birkin bag in the box or it's jewelry, because those are the two things that she cannot live without. Either way it goes, in my opinion, it looks like the box belongs to Quavo. As you can see in the video, she runs off, takes off into the elevator, and then he runs after her. Now, granted, during this exchange of trying to go after the box, it appears that, Quavo grabs the box, which causes her to swing around. And again, it's a mild, very mild, not invasive swing. And she slips, because some people were saying in the comments, like, she tumbled, she was thrown to the ground. No, let's not forget that Sweetie's ass is fake. So I'm sure that.
Wait, what does her ass being fake have to do with her being thrown to the ground?
Because
she threw off her equilibrium.
She did, exactly, heavy as hell, like her head, and she slightly fell. And let's just not. And if you're watching the video, I want you to really pay attention to Quavo's attention and where it's located at. His hands are trying to get this item, right? And once he gets it, what happens? It's over. She sits on the ground. The elevator goes, right? Quavo looks into the camera. Quavo looks very, very nervous. And Heero brought up a good point. We talked about this earlier. I was like, in my opinion, he's probably nervous because he wants to ensure that he doesn't, like, another elevator, another Jay-Z and Beyonce don't happen.
No Ray Rice situation.
Yeah. He looks really nervous. Like, he looks very nervous. And Heero brought to attention, like, okay, well, maybe he's thinking about, like, and Heero said it perfectly. He was saying, like, had Quavo let her just run off with the box, and then he filed a police report, it would have been nothing. So, I don't know. Heero, I'm indifferent still. I still feel like don't touch things that don't belong to you. And it was clear that item did not belong to her.
Yeah.
Because maybe it did, but he was trying to get it back.
And again, that could be another
but ultimately,
nobody knows. And also, let me make one more point, that this video was aired prior to them breaking up. People are getting it twisted, thinking this is something that's new that just aired. No, this was prior to them breaking up. Could it have been one of the causes? Maybe. We don't know. I don't work for the Shade Room. I'm not gonna go look it up. So, yeah. So, Heero, go to your point about what you were saying in regards to the bag and the process and how you think it could have been prevented.
And I'm always going to go with the path of least resistance, because in my eyes, they're two celebrity type people. So whatever you do is going to be under a magnifying. And just speaking on the video, do I think it's the worst form of physical abuse? Does it even reach that part? No. But once again, it's all about the optics. In the court of public opinion, Quavo's guilty right now, and that's only going to hurt his image, because ultimately what you're seeing when he looks into the camera and realizes what's going on is regret about his actions. The fact is, he overreacted to this situation. There could have been $2.3 million in that of valuables in that box. As long as he has proof that it belongs to him, that's a felony theft. And trust me, the police would have hunted her down with extreme prejudice. So, like, why put yourself in that situation? Why put yourself in circumstance? I call back to the Jay-Z situation, and a lot of people are trying compare that to this. But Jay-Z is the perfect example of what you should have done.
He held frame.
And nobody dragged Solange. Nobody. Because you know why?
I dragged her.
Beyonce made a simple line in a song that went viral. Of course, some shit goes down when there's $1 billion in the elevator. As soon as she made that, everybody forgot what happened, right? Yeah, he cheated. Fine. But they leveled up off of that one little line.
They got so much.
So then I say this. So had it had been Quavo with the item in his hand and then she swung him because they both damn near wear the same size, we would be still having the same conversation.
This begs the question. This is the reason a lot of people out here thinking it's sweet when you wearing them skinny ass jeans and thinking you tough and shit. She could have bodied him if she wanted to.
Exactly.
Real.
And then I was told I didn't have any sympathy because in the video she's limping. If she was really hurt, we would have seen a police report, probably medical records. I don't know, something to show that she was assaulted. But this is again surfacing weeks, probably even months after they already had broke up. Like, what's the narrative here? And I always feel like the narrative is that these people like the Shade Room, TMZ, they need something to talk about to keep their jobs. Like, I hated the title, and I always look at titles when they label things bigger than what it is. And the Shade Room did just that. I don't really care about TMZ. I mean, I've never cared about them ever since what happened with Kobe and how they did that crap. So I definitely stopped even utilizing them as a source. But the Shade Room can sometimes piss me off too, like in this instance. Like, they never led with this is an old video. They led with it as if it's current, like this just happened yesterday or today. So again, in my opinion, if that was my friend, I would have told her, like, in confidence, like, you know, hey, don't touch shit that don't belong to you. At the end of the day, it don't belong to you, don't touch it. You know what I mean?
But that's because you got good sense and you're a decent human being. So of course you would advise that.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know. That's my thought on it.
So basically, and you know, and then that's the thing. But Eric, what I'm basically hearing is that something that you learned in kindergarten could have basically resolved this on both sides.
Keep your hands and feet to yourself.
Yeah, keep your hands and your feet to yourself, one, and don't touch what don't belong to you. If your mama didn't bring it, you can't take it.
Period. Well. And you need to balance out your body, sweetie.
We're not here to body shame you,
for her?
I'm coming.
This has been a story
Listen,
about.
I'm not. Lisa, I'm not the one body shaming.
Not body shame, but this has been a sympathy from Nafi's illustrious segment, Tea with Nafi or Nafi's Tea. I don't know which one it is.
Tea with Nafi.
Tea with Nafi. That's better. You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's always been.